Hey guys, it's Miko from ML Sound Lab, and this is ML Drums 2.0. So even though ML Drums really hasn't been out for even a year now, this has still been a long time coming. Ever since we released ML Drums, it was very clear that people wanted us to take it as seriously as possible, so we did just that. And right now we have so many amazing new features that I really want to show you. So the first feature is Humanizing. Now, this is an algorithm we worked on really hard. Now, first of all, what the Humanizing function does, it adds very human-like fatigue to your drumming. So, for example, if you're one of those people who really is lazy with drum velocities when you're programming, you don't have to worry about that. You can just 127 everything and have them on full velocity, and this Humanizing function will take care of you. It will sort of put all the hits in their right places where a real drummer would actually have those dynamics. Another cool thing that it adds is it kind of smears the velocity layers of all these kit pieces. So for example, if you do a very dynamic roll on the snare, you will never hear where a dynamic layer or sample layer actually changes. It's very smooth and natural sounding. Last and definitely not least, it adds some micro latency to some of the hits. Nothing to worry about if you want to play fully on grid. This just makes it sound that tiny bit more realistic. Now the mixer page got a huge update. You can now control things like EQ in different ways, like Q and frequency, so you can actually get exactly what you want out of the EQ section, while before we sort of had one knob options for all of these things. Same goes for compression. You can now adjust attack and release. You have parallel compression in there as well. Now the completely new thing is that we added saturation, and this is a very, very high quality saturation circuit. I feel like I want to make a plugin out of this saturation circuit. It's so good, but it really adds thickness and cuts to your drums. So if you want to go full on Paramore, for example, on the snare, just crank that saturation up and it does just that. All of these new things also included in ML Drums free, so go check it out. What I'm personally most kind of enthusiastic about is the snares, which have been completely resampled. You can now control how much of the top and bottom mic you want to have in there, and these samples are now extremely raw. On top of that, we're adding more tunings in there. So before, in ML Drums Essentials, you actually had 3 tunings. You had the low, mid, and the high tuning for the snare. Now you have 7 different tunings, and we're adding the frequency of the tuning and the notes sort of, so you can actually, know what to do with those different snare tunings. So let me just quickly demonstrate the different snare tunings. Going from low to high in order, 7 different tunings. Let's see how good of a drummer I am after playing drums for under a month. So that is all the snare tunings in ML Drums Essentials for this one snare. Now, another cool thing about what we're doing right now is we're also adding a completely new expansion pack called ML Drums Lux, which comes with all my personal favorite snares. It comes with the Magic, it comes with 2 different supers, and they're all the L brand of drums. So you actually get a 70s shell kit with modern and vintage mic ups. So if you want to get fully vintage, you can get all those Beatles or Led Zeppelin sounds out of that shell, or you can use the modern mic up and use these huge sounding drums in your modern productions as well. Now, as a cherry on top of a cake, I'm not sure if that's the saying, we're adding a bunch of cool stuff into existing ML Drums pack. So ML Drums Free actually comes with one of these new snares that I just demonstrated. And ML Drums Essentials will get another hi-hat. So you have this original hi-hat. So all of these cymbals in the ML Drums Essentials are essentially the S brand of cymbals. Now you get a smaller hi-hat that sounds like this. And same goes for the ride. You now actually have a bigger ride cymbal to choose. So before you had this one. Now you get a bigger ride cymbal that sounds like this. And you get a new China that is the whole China, kind of the holy grail of China cymbals. It sounds like this. And as for toms, we're also adding a tiny tom in here. So before, on top of the ML Drums Free, if you got the Essentials, you actually got this floor tom. You also got another rack tom that sounds like this. Now with the new ML Drums Essentials, you get even smaller tom, so you can imagine that you're Mike Portnoy or someone. That sounds like this. And now the shop page of ML Drums actually has all the different expansion packs listed that you can get, and it will automatically remind you if you need to update. So that's pretty cool. On top of that, I'm sure I left out so many key details, so please go check the website to see everything that's new and cool about ML Drums 2.0. See you on the next one. I've been Mikko, and I'm the best drummer in the world. Bye bye.